If you've ever spent half your fishing trip picking out a bird's nest instead of actually catching fish, you know the reel makes all the difference. I wanted to see which ones actually perform and which ones are just hype, so I bought the top 5 baitcasting reels and took them out on the water. I tested drag smoothness, casting distance, and build quality to figure out which one is actually worth your cash. Product number 1, Abu Garcia Silver Max. Starting with the Abu Garcia Silver Max. When I first grabbed this, the graphite frame felt surprisingly rigid for how light it is. It's only about 7.4 ounces. It sits nicely in the hand, especially with that recessed reel foot. But the real standout feature during my testing was the rocket clutch mechanism. It lets you disengage the spool with one hand, which is huge if you're into pitching and flipping. I didn't have to turn the handle to engage the reel, just release the thumb bar. The Magtrax brake system is decent. Once I dialed it in, I was getting consistent casts without overrunning. The 6:4 gear ratio is a solid middle ground, capable of handling most lures. If you need a reliable workhorse specifically for one-handed operation or close-quarter fishing, this is a solid pick. Product number 2, Abu Garcia Max Pro. Moving on to the Abu Garcia Max Pro. Right away, you can feel the step up in quality compared to the Silver Max. The co-molded handle knobs give you a much better grip, especially when your hands are wet and slimy. On the water, the difference is really in the smoothness. It's got an 8+1 bearing system, and that extra smoothness really shows when you're retrieving under load. I also appreciated the faster 7:5 gear ratio. I could pick up line quickly, which helps when you need to catch up to a fish swimming toward you. The drag is beefier too, maxing out at 20 pounds. I cranked it down on a snag and it held firm without slipping. If you want something that feels more premium and handles heavier cover, this is the upgrade you want. Product number 3, Abu Garcia Max X. Then I tried the Abu Garcia Max X. This feels like the younger brother of the group. It's got PVC knobs which don't feel quite as luxurious as the Pro, but for the price, the build quality is honest. It's built on that same graphite frame, so it's still lightweight. Casting with it was straightforward. The Magtrax brake system is familiar and does a good job keeping the line under control, though I did have to thumb it a bit more in the wind. With 4 stainless steel ball bearings, it's not the buttery smoothest reel I've ever touched, but it's reliable. It retrieves about 28 inches per turn, which is standard. I'd say this is perfect if you are just getting into bait casters, or need a backup reel for a guest that you don't mind getting banged up a bit. Product number 4, Cast King Royale Legend II Power Version. Now let's talk about the Cast King Royale Legend II. I tested the lower gear ratio version of this reel first. The compact design is legit, the side cover release is hidden, so there's nothing digging into your palm after 100 casts. It's super comfortable to palm. What impressed me was the double bearing supported pinion gear. It sounds technical, but on the water, it just means the reeling feels incredibly stable even when you're pulling a high-resistance crankbait. This specific model had the 5:4 gear ratio, which is exactly what you want for slower presentations. I was able to keep my bait in the strike zone longer without wearing out my arm. If you love throwing deep divers or heavy spinnerbaits where torque matters more than speed, this setup is fantastic. Product number 5, Cast King Royale Legend II High-Speed Version. Finally, I swapped over to the high-speed version of the Royale Legend II. While it shares that same tough, compact body as the previous one, this one is tuned for speed with a 7:1 gear ratio. It picks up nearly 30 inches of line per turn. I use this for pitching jigs and burning baits back to the boat, and it's fast. The braking system here is the star, though. It uses 8 magnets instead of the usual 5 or 6 you see on other reels. I took this out on a windy afternoon, and that crossfire braking system really helped minimize backlash. I could cast surprisingly far without constantly worrying about a bird's nest. If you need a fast reel for quick hook sets and want a braking system that's forgiving in bad weather, this is the one to grab. Overall, you can't really go wrong with any of these. It just depends on what you're fishing for. I've dropped links to all of them in the description below so you can check the current prices and see which one fits your budget. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.